The Cursed Discovery of Professor Foxglove's Lost Laptop. Professor Evelyn Stone sat at her desk, surrounded by stacks of dusty books and scribbled notes. Her curly brown hair was tied back in a loose bun, and her wire-rimmed glasses perched on the end of her nose, giving her a slightly absent-minded look. She had been working tirelessly for weeks, poring over her research on renewable energy, trying to crack the code to harnessing the power of the sun. As she sipped her lukewarm tea, Professor Stone's thoughts turned to her upcoming vacation, a well-deserved break from the lab after years of non-stop work. She imagined herself strolling through lush green fields, feeling the warm sun on her face and listening to the sweet songs of birds. But just as she was starting to relax, her phone rang, shrill in the silence. It was an unknown number, and the voice on the other end sent a shiver down her spine. "Professor Stone, I trust you received my invitation?" Master Vulpine's smooth voice dripped with politeness, but his tone betrayed a sinister edge. "I do hope you can join me at my estate this weekend. I have some matters we need to discuss." The line went dead, leaving Professor Stone feeling both intrigued and uneasy. She stared at her phone, wondering what kind of mischief Master Vulpine had in store for her. Professor Stone's curiosity was piqued as she pondered the mysterious invitation. She couldn't shake the feeling that Master Vulpine's words were laced with hidden meanings, but a part of her was drawn to the promise of intrigue and discovery. As she finished her tea, she made up her mind to investigate further, wondering if there might be more to the invitation than met the eye. She arrived at the mansion on a drizzly afternoon, the overcast sky casting long shadows across the crumbling walls. The once manicured lawns were now a tangle of weeds and wildflowers, but as she stepped out of her car and onto the gravel drive, Professor Stone felt a thrill of excitement. She had always been drawn to the forgotten and the abandoned, and this house seemed like a treasure trove of secrets waiting to be uncovered. With a deep breath, she pushed open the creaking front door and stepped inside. The air within was thick with dust and the scent of decay, but Professor Stone's eyes quickly adjusted to the dim light. She began to wander the labyrinthine layout, her footsteps echoing off the walls as she explored room after room. In each one, she found remnants of a life long past, yellowed letters, faded photographs, and dusty relics that seemed to hold secrets of their own. As she delved deeper into the house, Professor Stone started to notice strange symbols etched into the walls, their meaning unknown to her. She felt a shiver run down her spine as she realized that Master Vulpine's research on sustainable energy might be more than just a passing interest. It could be a key to unlocking the mysteries of this very place. As Professor Stone's eyes widened upon accessing the lost laptop's contents, she realized that Master Vulpine had been manipulating her all along. The files and documents revealed a sinister plan to exploit the sustainable energy source for personal gain, not to benefit humanity, as she had believed. A wave of disappointment washed over her, followed by a burning desire for justice. With newfound determination, Professor Stone outsmarted Master Vulpine's trap, using the laptop's advanced technology to create a digital shield that prevented him from accessing the device. As she turned to leave, she heard the sound of shattering glass and the rustling of papers as the hidden chamber began to collapse. Without hesitation, Professor Stone grabbed the laptop and sprinted down the winding stairs, her footsteps echoing through the mansion's deserted halls. As she emerged into the bright sunlight, the wind whipping her hair into a frenzy, Professor Stone felt an overwhelming sense of pride and purpose. She knew that she had outwitted Master Vulpine and secured the secrets of the lost laptop for the greater good. With a determined stride, she began to make her way back to civilization, ready to share her discovery with the world and bring sustainable energy within reach of all.